I'm out here in the woods right now. I wanted to give you an idea of my Bigfoot experience. As you can see, this stump back there I was cutting this tree. I happened to be videotaping, which was great because I got it on film, a lot of it. So basically, I saw Bigfoot kind of leaning on that oak tree back behind the stump, that big one, kind of leaning on it like this. So I didn't see him as being threatening or anything, and I've never seen Bigfoot personally. So I decided to cut the tree, and he was just standing there kind of minding his business. He knew I was there, but he didn't run away. He just stayed there. So I dropped the tree, kapow! And the tree lands with a big thud, like I just did. So there were, I didn't realize this before I cut it, but there were baby forest people up in that tree. And they were vicious, let me tell you. So one of them jumps off the tree right before it falls, and it lands right underneath the tree. But fortunately for that baby forest person, there was no branches that landed on him. And then there were 5 other forest people that landed on the ground right next to him. So the first forest person that hit the ground came and rushed towards me and grabbed onto my femur with his teeth and started gnawing on my femur. It was a very unpleasant feeling. It was very difficult for me to get him off, but I grabbed him by the hind leg and chucked him across the forest. It was it hurt so bad and I was bleeding. But unfortunately there were 5 more. So I pick up a stick similar to this one, but probably a little bigger, and I start battling them off one by one. But unfortunately, most of the forest babies, I'm assuming they're Bigfoot babies because they look like miniature Bigfoots. Most of them scamper off to mommy, 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 Bigfoot, and they reached her and they were fine. They were tame when they got to her. But the one that was grabbing onto my leg, it was painful. It just kept grabbing on, and I tried to grab it, but it was tearing through my bone when I grabbed it. So I had to grab it by its mouth and yank it off. So when I did that, I threw it across the forest, and then it hit a tree and bounced on the ground. But then it scampered over to mommy, and they're all just lingering over there. And it was just a crazy sight. Unfortunately, my camera didn't get me on the camera, but it did get the Bigfoot, and it got some of the forest people as the tree was falling. So it was quite a traumatizing experience. But fortunately, I made it out alive. I was bleeding so bad that I had to crawl 500 feet back to my quad, and then I had to simply drive the quad to the hospital while my femur was bleeding. And the doctors told me I was lucky to live, and I lost so much blood. I can't remember how much blood exactly, but it was a catastrophic amount, and they said I should not be alive today. So I'm just glad I got it on video. I'm also glad that I got to see Bigfoot, but I mean, my femur is healed since then. But I mean, that was still painful, and it still haunts me to this day. Thanks for watching.